Oh boy, I really got my head in the clouds with this one. Got one, two, three, four of these. And as usual, I only have a rough idea. So I'm gonna kind of work on it as we go along. And the first step is always to just dump the gesso right on top. So that's how it works the best. Alright, let's just continue. At the end, I did intend on not going super detailed with this, but I'm an idiot, so I made a pretty bad mistake in here, and we're gonna see that a little later. Because I'm still a little bummed that I was that stupid yeah. Anyway, yep, so we got the pink, and then we got this one, a purple, a very nice shade of purple. And then we got the next one, which is a darker purple, which is a very nice shade of purple. And then, of course, we got number 4, which is going to be a very dark blue. And apparently I didn't record that, but yep. So there's all the base colors done. There's just not much to say until we get a little further in. But I found these at a rummage sale. I think she had like $1 per cloud or something, so I ended up paying $4, which is maybe a little more than I would have wanted. But I also was like, there's a lot of potential with these. I can do things with them. And things I did. Done doed it. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm just creating a little bit of a gradient. I'm taking, like for that pink one, I took the purple that I used on the second one, and then I just tried to fade the pink into the purple, and then the light purple with the dark purple with the blue, and the blue, I just did a little bit of black at the bottom. I did try and do a little bit of white on top of the pink one. I don't think it showed up super well, but it's kind of there, so it's good enough. And, I'm actually kind of proud of myself for the blends. Like, maybe they're not perfect, maybe they're not great. But for me, this is still pretty good. Because, well, you know me. I can't blend. And, wow, what am I doing now? I'm cutting out letters. Why does it say art? It says art because I wanted it to say art. And also, there's a purpose. I didn't show all of my letter cutting out on camera because that was just way too much of a pain. And so, because I don't trust myself to get it the first, right, 4th, 12th, and 80th time, I did all of my sketching on paper and cut it out, of course. And I just traced over it, and I just filled the lines in because I think my knife is somewhere else, and I was too lazy to go find it. It's somewhere. I'll find it someday. Well, and, I've scratched up this desk enough, I should probably learn to put something down when I'm actually using the knife, but, Anyway, so I've tried making myself a logo before, and I do like the curvy, kind of half cursive, I don't know what you want to call that, but the style of the writing. And I think I did make a couple little changes with this, and it didn't help that I did not think about how the letters were overlapping, so I kind of left a space there, and I think that was an okay decision. Like, I could have done something different, but I think this worked out just fine, too. But anytime I've actually tried to put myself a logo on, even a traditional medium, I don't think I've ever finished. I've done digital, and I've never been satisfied with it. I like the concept. I just don't seem to like the execution. I don't know. I still got to finish that, I guess. But I do like how the letters look on these clouds. And Art Studio is done in a more slightly curved block lettering. Ha! I can't talk. The concussion brain's acting up again. Just because I wanted it to contrast, because, I could have done all the same style of writing, but, in my head, I just felt like that would look weird. And I wanted, Fragile Memories to stand out differently than Art Studio. And besides the fact that I think my letters for art look the worst, I stand by my decision to, make the font two different types between the two sets of wordings, groups, things. Also, this pink was very thin. It took a lot of layers, and when I thought I had it layered enough and I sealed it, I was like, oh, yeah, no, didn't actually have enough. Whoops! But that's okay. I don't feel like adding any more layers. I'm just going to call that one good enough. And I think some of the lettering on here does look funky. Like, I didn't want super sharp lines with my letters, because, like, I don't do super sharp lines in my art. Like, I seem to be very incapable of knowing what a sharp line is. Like, what is a 90-degree angle? Does it even exist? Not in my world. So, yeah, so I did want to, like, round out the edges a little bit. And on the next part, I did a lot of string and beads and tie and fish line, and it was a pain, and I'm sure I've lost about 1,000 beads all over the floor. I don't know where some of them went. Some of them just went flying. That's all I can say about that. Also, I was an idiot here as well, and I managed to super glue the cap of my super glue shut. Because, this paper cutting, yeah, that's idiot thing I did number 2. And, like, it was so stupid. Like, I had dripped some super glue on my desk, and I either forgot it was there or thought it was dried, maybe both. I assumed it was dried, and as I had things face down, the cloud with art on it, there was a piece that was in that super glue, and so when I picked it up, a chunk of the paint came off, but it wasn't just the paint. Like, it went down to the surface, and there was a little divot in there. So I could probably have gotten away with fixing it with just paint, but I wanted to cover it up, so I'm not sure if I like the addition of the paper stars and the painted on speckly stars, but it is what it is. And, the idea is still there and well worth it for me, so I don't know. Let me know what you would have done differently to fix it. Let me know what you would have done differently with the clouds in general. If you would have done, like, your own art studio. If you would have done, I don't know. These are your ideas, not mine. You see my ideas. My ideas are right there on the screen for you. So, yeah. I was a little worried the beads might look a little cheap, and that was me just being lazy about untangling them and not setting my phone down. But yeah, I was worried those beads might look a little cheap, but I actually think they work out really well with this. And I don't think it looks cheap or cheapens it at all. Oh, yeah, I think I dropped that there. There's me being clumsy. Yeah, I really ran out of room on the desk as I was doing it. But anyway, back to my other rant. Yeah, whatever ideas you would have done or what you would have done differently, let me know down below. Or in my Discord server, which the link will also be in the description, which is down below too. Everything's down below. Woo! So, yeah, I guess that's it. Until next time, bye-bye!